Please, Honorable, you're protected. It's a maiden speech.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for this opportunity. Honorable ministers, the sitting government, and honorable ministers, alternative government. Mr. Speaker, you know, when you use the shadow, some think that it's sikirize. But the shadow means kalondozi.
Honorable Nalukoola, we have a language we use here.
Yes,
that's
yes.
Number 1.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
But number 2, just to guide you, okay? Just for guidance, don't respond to colleagues who are speaking when they are not on record. Because the answer will be confused on who you are responding to because they were not on record. So you are protected. It's your maiden speech. Kindly show us cause.
Much obliged. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for that wonderful guidance. Honorable ministers in the sitting government, honorable ministers in the alternative government, members of parliament, I thank you. I take this opportunity to express my pleasure towards the manner I was treated by your office, Mr. Speaker, when I was sworn in expeditiously immediately after gazetting the results from Kawempe North constituency. Mr. Speaker, my name is Nalukoola, who was voted after great violence, Mr. Speaker. My election, Mr. Speaker, was decorated by brutality from the members of armed forces. And indeed, the Electoral Commission, every time we are used to approach it, it could lament helplessly. And the chairman of the Electoral Commission, Mr. Speaker, made a request to me that when opportunity appears, we should make an amendment in the Electoral Commission Act to ensure that the Electoral Commission is in command of all constables to avoid allowing UPDF to interfere in the elections, Mr. Speaker. Under Article 212 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, it is the police to take primary duty of protecting us and our properties. But it can cooperate with sister security organs. Unfortunately, UPDF invites itself before. It is a challenge, Mr. Speaker. We are wondering, how would Uganda Police Force be overwhelmed by just a mere by-election in Kawempe North, not general elections? Mr. Speaker, sir, Kawempe North constituency has not had substantive representation for so long. Our member of parliament, who now departed, Honorable Sejirinya, he represented us for a short while. Later he was incarcerated, and after his release, he battled a long sickness, Mr. Speaker. We have suffered a number of challenges and predicaments, including but not limited to the following, Mr. Speaker. We have water shortage in Kawempe North constituency. We have inadequate health facilities. We have only one medical facility, that is at Komamboga. But its facilities are inadequate as compared to the corresponding growing population in the Kawempe North constituency. Mr. Speaker, we need intervention of the Ministry of Health. We need intervention of the minister in charge of water.
Honorable, I'm sorry for interrupting you. I know with maiden speech, but you stood up on a matter of national importance. And number 2, it ended up becoming a statement. So, and a member, we don't have in our rules a provision for a member to make a statement apart from a statement of personal explanation under Rule 55. So, when you look from look at Rule 52 to Rule 55. So, even a new member I try to be, no, I have been accommodative. I was listening. So I wanted to guide that for matters which are related to services, government services in your constituency, we are now starting to discuss municipal policy statements, where we are looking at the budgets and provisions for services across the country. I can give you a time when we are on the statement for Minister of Health, you raise health-related issues, because the minister will be here to respond and commit. Education, I give you a chance. Roads and infrastructure, like that, instead of you bringing them out here and we end up not capturing them. I don't know how you look at that, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, I'm so grateful for that wise guidance. Now allow me to point out one matter of national importance. Mr. Speaker, it is a violation of human rights, especially against those who participated in the by-election in Kawempe North constituency. A number of my supporters and voters from NUP are being persecuted, are being looked for by those in government, police. They are being persecuted, Mr. Speaker. Something must be done. To be sincere, we must practice tolerance in our politics. Mr. Speaker, this is so important. Should you allow me that opportunity, I can even appear before committee should one be allocated or this matter taken to it. I will appear, I will as well call the victims of that persecution. I thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I will ask the minister. I'll ask the Minister for Internal Affairs. Yes. Honorable colleague Nalukoola, we have a mechanism of following up these issues, okay? And Honorable Chibunda has been helpful on several occasions. So we are going to follow up these matters with the Minister for Internal Affairs. And if action is not taken, then it can come back here. Now, honorable colleagues, Honorable Anifa.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to join the rest of the members of this August House to welcome our new member, Honorable Nalukoola. When he came in, I wasn't here. I just wanted also, in line of your guidance, to inform him that it's not true that the health services in Kawempe are not there, or they cannot be to 100%. But Kawempe has got a regional referral hospital, The units of facilities in Kawempe are more than 5, and I'm always there inaugurating. I would also prefer that since he has come in newly, the district local government will help out to know where these facilities are. My office is open also as the Minister General duties in charge of hospitals to help you out. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honourable Minister. Honourable, I want to welcome you once again. This is the House of Comrades. We treat each other with respect. We stand by each other. So please ensure you interact with your colleagues beyond your political party. Just interact. We meet in the canteen, in the corridors. Feel at home. Okay? You're part of the family now. Next item.
Been installed on. It has been flooding because of recently the rain that we received in Arua City that poured heavily. Right Honorable Speaker, the face of regional cities should look like cities. If you had to move to Arua City, Right Honorable Speaker, why until today some of our roads are flooding is because Arua City has no road equipment units. Yet in the last previous financial year ended, and this one is yet to end, Parliament passed money here for the road equipment units. And Arua City has not received any. And government keeps sending money, 1 billion, for maintenance. And now, Arua City, having no road equipment units, we end up hiring from the nearby districts at a very high rate, very expensive, and we end up even exchanging bitter words sometimes. And it's very hard for us to absorb that money as the people of Arua City. We now, therefore, I request that the Minister for Works should give us an answer. What happened when we passed your money? The other time you said you procured 80%. The balance was remaining 20%. We gave you money again. But this time you only gave 14 districts. What happened to Arua City? Is Arua not a regional city? Can you give attention to Arua City because we don't have road units and our roads are looking terrible? For the last 5 years, we are here struggling.
Thank you. Honourable Minister.
Right, Honourable Speaker. It is true Parliament gave us money to procure equipments for the new districts, and the equipments we procured, they served the 16 districts, and it was not the whole complete set. We actually need more 29 billion to be able to buy the balance of the equipments we are supposed to give the district that their unit is complete. But for the cities, all of them, this is the plan we have in next financial year, and I request the honourable colleague to be patient. Once we pay the 29 billion for the other equipment we got, then we can be able to give the cities. Thank you.
Now, nothing you can do on the floor about him not implementing, because we never gave him, money to help him implement. But I know government has taken note of this issue. Minister of Finance is here.
Because roads are needed by the local people and our people to do business. Meanwhile, there is a mechanism where we borrow equipment from the Ministry of Works, from our zonal centers. If the city has money, we can give them equipment so that they can work on the roads and they wait for their own.
Thank you. Honourable, link up with your Honourable Minister. I think link up with your substation.
Was among the few districts that were considered to be given Technical Institute. And indeed this was constructed, they started construction in 2014. They were delays, it took 7 years to be complete. Now after it is complete, it was coded in 2023. Up to now, there is no wage. The principal that was sent there worked for 1.5 years without any pay. That one left, they sent another one. He has worked for 5 months without any pay. There's been several correspondences between the district and Ministry of Education and Public Service. Education sends them to Public Service. Public Service tells them if you don't have wage, send back the principal, and there is already enrollment in the institute. So, Right Honourable, I request that Ministry of Public Service comes out clear. They can come and close it. It's okay if they wish, and tell the people of Kazo that they don't matter, so the institute can be closed, and we start keeping goats and cows there if they don't mind, Right Honourable Speaker. Thank you very much.
Honourable Minister for Education.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I want to thank my colleague for raising carefully on the issue of the technical school in Kazo. Of course, very important for skilling our youth and the students. And I really want to apologize for the time that it has been operating without wage bill and the staffing. And I want to pledge that we will try at this period, if we can factor some, may not be all, but the critical staff, so that we can have the institute operational. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Committee on Education, take up this matter. Ensure we have wage.
December 7, 2024, the President went and opened the Pondwe Kikorong Road, commissioned in and before the public eye or before the world with letters and trucks. And that was the President, Mr. Speaker, December 7, 2024. As I speak right now, Mr. Speaker, There's no truck, there's no
But-
grader.
But you see, Honorable Watkins, you see, the burden I get, okay, is for us to apply the.
Can't keep coming to your office all the time on the same
So
point.
raise a point of procedure.
Yes, so the procedural issue, Mr. Speaker, to update the community that is now literally impassable. 6 months down the road after the commissioner, by the president himself.
I've only heard 3 words. I've only heard the word community and the Chikorongo.
Honorable Mponde, the road of Mpende, which the president commissioned, okay? And it's not being used, so. Honorable Saru Pende would have heard that she has just moved out, okay? But, Honorable Minister.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker. If that is the case, let me get in touch with the honorable colleague to get more details, and we'll see how to sort that problem out. Thank you.
Please, and tomorrow you'll give me